And make announcements quickly. We are just waiting on Guardy to get back at the. Or actually, no, Caesar. Where the fuck did Caesar
Mhm.
go?
Caesar!
Caesar! Yeah. Also, I've gotten a bit farther into the uh, main quest of post main game thing.
Mm-hmm.
We finally started the Crystal Brother thing.
Crystal Braves, yep.
Crystal Braves, yeah, I know it started with a B.
Mm-hmm.
We finally got that started, and next thing we know, we're having to deal with. And apparently, the Elven King is high on the ACN bullshit. Because of course he is.
Elven King?
The Knife Ear King, or at least he looks like he might be a pope. The guy who apparently it looks like he's in charge of Dragon's Mouth or Dragon's Bane.
Ah, okay, yep. Okay, yep. No, he's not a king. He's like the Pope.
Okay, I figured he was either king or pope.
He's he's like Pope King.
Pope, God, King
So
thing.
what you're saying is this is a Pope fight?
Before the next round, Pope fight.
I will not lie, we do eventually kick his ass.
I think we eventually kick everyone's ass.
At one point or another, we kick everyone's ass. Then they become our friends.
We kick the ass of people whose ass needs to be kicked.
Then we make them into friends, like a true anime.
Some of them.
Some of them. Those that can be redeemed. The others we just kind of get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Do we ever kick your Stolder's ass?
No, we do not.
No,
I'm back.
Yashola's always nice to us. Why would we want to kick her ass?
I don't know. Plot contrivances.
Who are we kicking ass?
No, we're talking about something else.
That's the discussion of whose ass is being kicked.
But if you're up to Pope King Boy, then you are starting on Heaven's Word.
Oh, am I finally actually starting on Heaven's Board? Well, I just
it's
saw
weird.
him.
Have
That's
you-
it.
Uh-huh.
I saw him in a quick
no, you're-
cutscene.
You're on the lead in at least. Have you crossed the bridge yet?
No, I finished up that thing and I got really eepy and then took a nap.
Okay, so you've not crossed the bridge yet, so you're not in Heaven's Word, but you're on the lead up.
Okay. Alright. Banui, where the fuck is Caesar?
Well, I'd like to know that as well. Or he's getting a. Where are you streaming?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. I was
I
about to
just
say
started the
something.
stream.
Okay.
Send it to me in DM.
Nah, I could say this. Should I? Nah, I won't.
It's entirely up to you if you want to say it. So long as it is anything anything racist or sexist.
It's nothing racist or sexist, but it's sure sexual.
Go ahead. This channel is known for saying some lewd shit half the time.
Look, since his boyfriend is living with him, I feel like he's having the nastiest fucking blowjob ever right now.
Oh god. Okay then, so he's probably gonna be in a coma soon.
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I need to.
That's it. Stream gets demonetized. We're out. We're out.
Our funding has been cut. We're now just MS
Her
Paint
funding
figures.
has been cut.
My funding's been cut for a while now. My funding's been cut since I lost my job. God damn it!
Oh no, now they're coming after our jobs.
Stealth was never an option. Only Loudon, sir.
Loud and soft.
I love the concept of a Loudener because it's just so funny.
Yeah.
God damn it, sorties. Why do pistol only sorties happen whenever you need to do a rescue mission?
Okay, Caesar's
Look at
coming.
me. I am the rescue target now. Nah. It's like I hand him the pistol. Activate 4. We've got no problem.
Ah, God, if only World on Fire worked like it used to.
Hey, Piggy, Caesar's coming.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, if only World on Fire worked like it used to. That'd be amazing.
What, is the world not burning?
Okay, so Ember is a warframe, right?
Uh-huh.
She is the fire warframe. That is her whole
Uh-huh.
job. She sets things
Uh-huh.
on fire.
And
Uh-huh.
shoots meteorites.
The thing
some
is,
reason.
her ultimate used to be, which was called World on Fire. I think it got changed to something else. But originally, it would create a gigantic circle around you, an invisible circle around you, where pillars of fire would jump out of the earth and
At
hit a
random?
target. It was at random, but basically the pillars usually had a wide enough radius of where they popped out that they could hit a lot of targets. It was
Uh-huh.
really fun to use because you just often kill a bunch of random targets.
Uh-huh.
Okay, not the gif I was looking for, but.
That's her antler skin.
No, it's the safe for work version. I've seen the alternative.
Wait, that's the safe version?
Yes.
Ha-
Okay, Warframe's community is very horny, and the developers are very okay with it.
Hey, literally the most
The
famous.
developers know.
Literally, they added a glyph for one of the porn artists for Warframe.
Yeah, one of the more famous ones, Prime Booba.
No, hey, good time for Caesar to join. Right in the middle of that.
Hello.
No, I wouldn't say it was a good time.
But yeah, that's the whole situation there. Where were we? Double checking the notes.
I'm just here. I'm spectating. I'm
Alright.
bored. I just want to watch.
So
Hopefully I
double
don't get
checking
fucking
the
commissaried.
notes. Ah, yes. Okay. God damn, I've been seeing memes of everything with that.
Orc sniper. Ah, yes, the meme of orc snipers.
There's no way that guy is not a hitman. Just the pure confidence of holding up that pistol. Just no ear protection, no special eye gear, hand in pocket. It got silver. The man was not even trying.
Literally, so many of the contestants had a lot of eye gear and sights that would help them hit their target.
Like he's not even
Some
like
of them
closing.
still missed.
He's not even closing one of his eyes. No weird stance or anything. No, just the man is just that man has to be a hitman or at least professional sharpshooter.
Yeah, they're in the Olympics.
Well, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
The man has experience beyond just training for the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Professional burger flipper he is.
Fucking hell, mate.
Professional burger flipper.
These
No,
are
like this-
SpongeBob.
So many memes from this.
Oh, someone even made I think it's Street Fighter or Tekken character of him.
I keep seeing this shit. God damn it. Okay, I'll stop posting. As I was saying about specifically those things, uh, but with World on Fire, it got changed from the fire pillars to a meteorite swarm, which and has a whole heat mechanic, which is really interesting and fun. It's just I miss Old Ember. Old Ember was really fun.
Old Amber was overpowered though. That's why they changed it.
That's why they changed her. She was really good for infinite missions, especially defense.
Hey, guess what? Every enemy explodes.
Now we have a heat mechanic, and World on Fire is no longer infinite.
Yeah, but it's still a lot of fun.
It's still fun. Okay, so where we left off last
Where's
session.
the
We
party?
didn't start the fire. Yes, you did. That's what I was thinking this entire time.
No, you're fine. It's great. God. Well, stupid Wolfenstein multi-barreled MG42 would never be a real life thing. The real version. Wolfenstein. Never shade. Why am I seeing? Okay. Enough about the memes I'm seeing on Twitter. But no, trying to pilot an Imperator class Titan while drunk. That would be a fucking thing.
I mean,
That's
if it pleases the machine spirits, I don't see why not.
Yes, the machine spirit really loves drunk drivers.
Honestly, knowing them, that's entirely possible.
so the thing is that most Princeps aren't allowed to have even a sniff of alcohol.
I know.
But hey,
But-
if the machine spirit likes their pilots drunk, they might infuse liquor into the goop stuff.
The omnetic
Maybe.
plug.
One moment.
I mean, yeah, but that'd be a rare circumstance of the machine spirit wanting alcohol.
It craved the alcohol.
No. See, this machine spirit has started craving alcohol ever since the Emperor personally piloted it once, and now it refuses to go anywhere unless the pilot is just utterly wasted.
I suppose that implies the Emperor is just utterly wasted at all times.
Interpret it however you wish.
That
Yeah.
or the Emperor's presence just gets the machine spirit drunk.
Okay, are we starting session?
Yes, okay. Anyways. I do apologize. I just saw a lot of Twitter memes.
Yes.
So, when we had left off, the party had seen a door open after they had solved the basically Sword of Damocles scenario. And walking through, once again, crawling through a bunch of pipes, tunnels, and, well, all kinds of other bullshit, Jericho and Bosch, as you guys are crawling through, you kind of realize, wait a minute, my arms and steps feel bulkier. As suddenly you realize you are actually in Bosch, both of you are in Exo 1s all of a sudden.
Oh.
And as you're crawling around the tunnels, like adjusting to better fit your size and everything, eventually but as you are moving through and and ending up at a door that creaks open, with you all find yourself in a field down here, if you will. You guys down at the bottom.
Oh boy. Okay.
You guys all come out. Oh, hold on. I forgot to transfer the map over to hexagons. Let me fix that quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Slay, if you want to join the
Give me a second. Oh, I'm still having.
oh no.
Just give me a sec. I'll be there. No, I think it's cramping.
No! Not the cramp!
Ugh.
So Boscht and Jericho, you two walk out and see a beautiful open field, with on the other side, sitting at what looks like a very ornate park bench, playing with what looks like a doll, is Lyrel. Like an art for a fuller image.
Mm-hmm.
She is in a rather nice looking pink frilly dress and is just looking like she's humming to herself as she's kicking her legs and is just brushing the hair of this doll. What would you two like to do?
Jericho's gonna go walk on up to her.
All right. Please roll for me a D100 as you walk up.
D100.
Yes.
All right. 65.
Jericho, as you're walking up, you slowly realize something. You walk up to about here before you realize something is incredibly off about this whole place.
Mm-hmm.
You've been walking through what you know for a fact is a metavault, something that is created by the mind of Lyrel and this this entity. As you look at Lyrel, you realize there is something incredibly wrong about her.
Yeah, she's enormous.
This is just so you guys can actually see her on the map.
I know.
I have sized up the image appropriately so you can actually see her on the fucking battle map. But yeah, you can tell that there is something definitely wrong about her in this moment. What would you like to do as you realize this?
Damn, I don't really have anything to tell exactly what's wrong.
You can't just give a grit check. When all else fails, the grit check is always the
19.
19. Okay. Let us see here. Okay. So Jericho, as you are walking along and studying what you're seeing, you kind of realize what you're seeing is very difficult to see fully. It's almost as if there's a haze in the way. It's difficult to fully make out details, but you also realize, wait a minute, there's only one tail.
Raggy.
Mayonnaise.
Mayo de noche.
Okay. So what exactly? So as you realize this, what will you do fully?
Still going to approach.
All right. So Jericho, as you approach, you suddenly just bump into something right around here. You just suddenly bump into something
Around where?
around here.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Do I see what it is, or can I feel what it is?
you can feel what it is. The haze is more clear here. Like the haze is more, I guess, accentuated. It reminds you of when you saw the dome around First Fall back on home when you had to go rescue Vecna.
Mm-hmm.
As I presume you're like feeling around it, correct?
Yep.
All right. As you start to feel around it and try to figure out what is going on, you see as the illusion collapses. As as you feel around, tap it, you eventually are able to push through, and you watch as the illusion collapses. One moment. So I have to do a very and hold on. As everyone, you are reset to like back here due to the illusion resetting, and back. Wait. Yeah, okay, the grafting did not work how I thought it would.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. As you look out and see as the
That picture in
illusion.
art, please.
Yes, one moment. I am describing the scene.
Mm-hmm.
But you watch as the illusion falls apart in front of you, crumbling away and seeming to almost shrink as well at the same time. As you see up. Slay, can you post the piece of artwork? Because apparently it's too powerful for me to do.
It's probably a few megabytes then,
Hold on.
and you don't have Nitro.
There we go. There we go. Okay, I was able to post it. As her form seems to just lift up into the air above this above these crystalline structures, as crystal and gross seem to form around this pocket, and you see clearly Lyrel in much worse state than you remember her being in last time. Her previous state, it was very clear that she was injured, and the crystal was regrowing body parts, but it's very clear something else is happening at this point, as this sphere seems to be covered in growing crystal. All the crystal tendrils and the parts that she has regrown are all deep red. And yeah, and if you'll give me another grit check, please.
Mm-hmm. 27.
Jericho. Oh, that's a nat 20. Okay.
That is a nat 20.
That's a nat 20 and over 20, so math. Okay. That was a weird noise. Jericho, you know for a fact that is not a normal choker. The bell on that choker is not anything normal. It is fucking glowing.
Mm-hmm.
But as you are realizing this and thinking, oh shit, this is not even what you fully expected as. One moment. As crawling around the sphere, you would see one entire moment. Wait, there we go. Let me just shrink this down a bit and put this on the correct layer. There we go. As you see crawling around the sphere and seeming to twist and turn in unnatural ways, you see it. A crystalline, nearly fully crystalline version of Lyrel crawling along the sphere until it sees you and lets out a horrific hiss. As they see you and jump and pop and pull down from the sphere and land in front of it. What?
Jericho's just going to carefully make his way up. Easy there. I'm not here to hurt either of you.
Protect. Protect, protect. Keep from harm.
I know.
You will not go for her.
I'm not here to hurt either of you. I'm here to help.
I am the only one who can help to keep her safe.
No, you're not.
To make sure.
But you're doing your best, but right now what you're doing is also killing her.
She is safe. She is from harm. As you see Shard just look back at Lyrel as she's just still kicking her legs, not even making a noise, but it's clear she's humming.
How do you propose to keep someone safe from what's inside their head?
Jericho, if you can speak up a little bit.
But how do you propose to keep someone safe from what's inside their head?
Consume it. Pull from the veil. Create more safe space.
And every time you do that, you tear away a little more of their soul. Your protection is killing her.
No, it can't. This is why I was built, created to help her,
Yeah.
keep her safe.
That's why you were created, but your methodology is going about it in the wrong way. We're here to help both of you so that you can protect her safe. But for that, I need to be able to talk to both of you.
And keeps her away. I
I'm sorry. Can you say that again a bit more clearly?
her friend keeps her away for now.
Which friend?
The one sphere. Always thinking. Always protecting her now. Like me, but different. Jericho, can you give me a memory check?
I hope that doesn't hurt your throat.
Oh, no, trust me, I have done voices. I have done way worse voices than this.
29. Not a nat 20, but it's a nat 6.
Alright. Jericho, you realize that friend, you've heard Lyrell describe something like that before, and something that was missing after she went missing as well. Something she specifically grabbed from pursuit of power armor when after the whole event.
Orby?
No, but very
No.
close.
This is on the tip of my tongue. Come on, brain.
Starts with an M. Think. Always thinking.
No, my brain is just like, it's like when you fail to do a proper gear shift.
that
That gear shift is important.
gear shift is very important. Would you like another hint?
Yes, please.
You guys
I know
found them in
it.
the sea. You found them in a city.
I know it. I know what it is. I know what it is. Come on, just say it.
World.exe.
Wait, world.exe. Okay, now you're throwing me for a loop.
You know it. It's on the tip of your tongue. Jerk.
I
You
it's on
know.
the tip of my
You
tongue,
know
but
who
now
this friend is. You know it, but your brain is just not letting you access the information for some reason. It charges.
Jericho, did you forget to activate Windows?
But Shard will continue to say that if you want to speak to her, you will need to break that. As she just growls and points at the sphere.
Breaking it is probably not the best idea. But you're right. It is an obstacle in the way. The fact that it doesn't even let you in. Wait, I'm assuming it doesn't let you in.
No. It doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Jericho, especially, you can tell that she's very close to pouncing. She looks ready to pounce from what you can see of her.
Mm-hmm.
Get the idea, one wrong move, and you're done for.
Mm-hmm. You want to help her, yes?
Yes, that is why I was made. To help protect her. To keep her safe from harm.
Jericho just slowly holds out his hand and let's work together. We both want the same thing.
Do you truly want to see her safe? From all the things that have been done.
I don't just want her safe, I want her to be happy as well.
Happy?
What is the point of being safe if you're miserable, right?
Can one truly have both?
For a Rem, I actually expect the answer to be yes. If you're talking about just regular humanity, I would say probably not. But we are talking about Lydell here.
She
And from what I've seen of the Rem, if there's anything they can definitely do safe and happy.
Do you want to protect her? Or do you just want to use her as an asset? She hates being a Lancer. She hates Union, Pandora, all of it. How does you taking her make her happy?
Because I can get her away from all of that.
Do you truly think you can take away all the pain that's been caused by this? Take her away from all this. And she just waves around. You watch as she waves her hand and crystalline screens form, and you see the memories playing back of all the honestly horrific stuff that she's had to face as a Lancer.
I wish I could.
You
But
wish you could
I
take it
can't.
away, but
I can't undo what's been done. But I can help her make better memory.
make better memories from the pain. She is still without one she cares for. He is gone, missing.
He is. And like her, I want to get him back. But I can't get him back without her.
You see the entity just kind of think for a moment. You need her. Why does she need you?
Because without me, she can't get him back either.
She believes that she could. She is one of the best in the galaxy, is she not?
Yes. But just being the best isn't enough. Not with what we're dealing with. This isn't something anyone, no matter how great they are, could tackle alone.
Teamwork needed. And what of the future pain? What are the future traumas? What would you do with those?
If there is one thing about being human, it is that suffering is a part of life. But it is by overcoming that suffering that we find worth and happiness. Life might come with its fair share of shadow, but that means it's up to us to make a brighter light to drown that shadow out.
She is no human. Humans kill, cannibalize, butcher, and augment. War, carnage, hate. That is what they are.
That is part of what they are.
You treat her like she is one of you, but she is not. She is Rem. Why?
It's the closest I can do to help her feel like she belongs. I'm not a Rem. I couldn't even begin to try and imitate that.
Matter. She is different. She is not close. Psychology's different. That is why she does not like what you've done. That's why she is scared.
Well, the best I can do is make up for my mistakes.
You truly wish to make up for such things.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, she's my friend. I don't want to hurt her.
And then she raises one of her bony fingers up. What of him? And points at Boscht.
Ah, shit.
He has been joined. Yet he seems care too little, if any. What do you or him have to say of that?
Honestly, I can't speak for him.
Then let him speak for himself. As Bosch, do you feel yourself you feel something grab hold of your shoulders as you see hands, bony crystalline hands grab hold of you and pull you right here. Speak. Why? When you have caused so much harm. Why do you come here? To try and help like him? Or something else?
Yeah, I'm here for the same thing.
What is your reason? He comes because he cares about her. But you, our memories of you are few, but not highly opinionative.
It's because I'm under his command. I'm his little grunt.
Not a good answer! That's not a good answer!
Tackling someone right now because they're trying to make sounds into the microphone.
Apologies.
I think the voice was very cool and it was coming through clear on my end, but I could see how some mics just would not be picking that up.
Mm.
I'll DM you, PV.
Oh. No, it's on his end. Something. His boyfriend isn't taking the situation seriously.
Mm.
Okay, where was I?
Well, yeah, just lead me a little bit, please. This guy was trying to swallow the whole microphone. I'm hungry.
You were one of the final straws. My sadness deepened because of you. Your indifference, despite claiming to be a man of medicine, of helping. You just stood by.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to say to that?
I'm
Just
thinking.
give him a bit.
Stop trying to bite me. Could you run that by me one more time? I didn't hear it because he was like,
Hold
Yeah.
on.
I will typecast this to you.
"Yes, please. That would be brilliant." I'm going to kill you.
Where are you in my DMs? Here we go.
You're making this last so much longer than. What were you doing?
Can you just tell your boyfriend just to step out of the room for a bit?
Go over there. Go over there. I. Fucking hell.
God, this better not be an issue when I go to visit you.
Well, I'm sure none of you are going to try biting each other's shoulders off.
Oh, guess we're having a problem then.
No, he literally had his whole jaw on my shoulder, teeth in my skin, motherfucker.
You are prime meat.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, never mind. I'm not.
Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Lyrel to finish the typecasting.
Alright, let's do this properly. Here we go.
Sorry, I'm not a typist.
No, you're fine.
You know, this is a very good. I'm sure my character would actually know what the creature is on about by being the final straw. If I remembered the exact situation, that was the final straw.
Final straw in her in the deepening of her sadness.
What did my character do that caused that?
A few things.
I don't think your character would know what your
No.
character actually did, because
The thing is, your character is really indifferent to a lot of things that happened.
My character's going to say the bad. He's going to choose the wrong option no matter what. Then, if he's not going, if he would never actually know what he did wrong, then.
You know what?
That is the way the cookie crumbles.
Bosch, you know what? I'll give you a chance. Give me a grit check at one difficulty.
One difficulty, understood.
Okay, that's surprisingly good. Alright. Boshed, it takes you a moment to kind of realize it was in regards to how different you were to a lot of suffering that happened around you, even though you claimed to be a medic. You remember she just kind of got really quiet whenever you would just ignore something or just stare when someone was like hurt or injured.
Was there a specific instance where this happened? Because I
Uh,
remember.
hold on, let me double check my notes just to be sure.
Because I wanna pull my finger up in the sky and be like, yep, dippity do. I did indeed do that.
Alright, here it is. You're being indifferent to, Bosch is being indifferent to suffering, failing to act, promptly, noted some minor psychopathic tendencies despite being a brain in the jar, comments about cannibalism.
Okay, so me talking about cannibalism was the straw.
She was already having to deal with the Banui.
Even though Benui had some problems. God damn it! Yes, I heard it. Let's go.
Okay.
But that
So
is what
now my
comes to
character.
mind as you like search your memory banks.
Okay, so now my character knows.
I'm talking positively about cannibalism at some point with specifics. I can't exactly pin down the exact moment, but I have that noted in my notes here.
All right, no, I'm happy with that. Yeah, that
I believe
that's
it
the
was
way the
while we were
character's
in the
supposed to
EXO
be.
ones.
Yeah, specifically around that point.
Um, I need to stop.
No, that's funny.
With the okay, so now I remember. So I think okay, so my character by now would know maybe what the creature is on about then.
You kind of realize, wow, you making a lot of comments, not doing what you doing your job basically, and also apparent. I guess you guess you guess just a lot of what you said really didn't vibe well with the cat. And on top of what
Well,
else was going on at that time, kind of compounded into, well, deepening sadness, as
meow,
the
I guess.
creature says.
Okay. Well, I think I'm ready to say what I'm gonna say then.
Jericho, actually, could you give me a crit check?
Mm-hmm.
For kind of, just give me a general grit check, please.
Mm-hmm. Boop. 16.
All right. All right. So I will let Lyrell take care of that. Okay, so Boshed. What do you say to the creature's question?
Uh,
Caesar?
I wouldn't exactly clarify as a question, but it's more of like a jab. But I know I'm gonna say now. I believe.
All right. What do you say to the creature?
Um, I might go by the title of a man of medicine, but I'm far gone from man, and I've deteriorated by that many times. I'm just sorry. I thought I'm not who I used to be.
A husk.
Yeah, sure, a husk. Some of my actions might not be the best of things, but that's because I am
Are
a
you
couple
not
puzzle pieces.
in control of your body?
You lose a lot of humanity once you're not human.
Is that truly your reasoning for your actions?
You aim my actions at intentions of harm, but there was no such thing. My intentions were not to harm.
May not have harmed. Your intentions. Hold on. Your intentions may not have been to harm, but your actions caused harm still.
That's a natural thing. As much as a stranger Lyrel was to me. That is just a natural thing. If I had the opportunity to help, I could, but I was never to know. No one told me. If Lyrel was in front of me and asked for help, she would get it as much as possible. But I was not told such things. If I was told to apologize that for my misshapenness and crumbliness as much as a cake of a person I used to be, then I would. But I've not given that opportunity.
You were given the chance. You would do so without complaint.
I gave such answer already, of course. Why else would I be here, helping Jericho? I tossed my studies aside for this, to help. Even without a purpose to myself, knowing who they are, I'm still here.
A contradiction to your words. You say you are here to help, but yet you are here under your superiors. As she waves over to Jericho. Orders. Which is it? Your own will, or the will of another?
Okay, wait, could you check DMs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just wasn't sure if you were watching that. Sometimes I think you're like what, playing Final Fantasy.
Grave, you need to focus.
I am focused.
But he's fantasying the finals.
Fantasying the finals, I do like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not cheating, I'm fantasying the finals.
Okay, that's hilarious.
I'm actually very thankful Benny isn't here, or he would have to say a lot of stuff for a way too long time.
Okay.
I mean, if Benny was here, we'd be screwed.
Yeah.
What did the being ask me? Because I just forgot, sorry.
basically they said, basically they asked, "Are you here of your own will or the will of another?" Because you are contradiction. Because you basically said a contradiction yourself regarding why you're here.
Mhm.
Are you here of your own will to help Lyrell, or are you here because Jericho ordered you to be here?
Did Jericho
To
order
be
me to
fair,
be here?
Not really.
No.
it is a little bit of both.
It's a both. I'd say it's both.
Both and neither at the same time.
Without Jericho, we wouldn't be here where we are right now. That's for sure. We have to work as a team to help here. I don't think he would have gone by himself.
Well, he would have gone by himself.
Eat a shoe. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'd say it's a bit of both. But if I was more fully aware to the situation, I would have definitely gone on my own volition. But I'm not as strong as I should be.
Like Jericho would have left both of you behind.
Okay, eat a pear.
See.
I'm not trying to be rude, funny creature, but you're making a lot of assumptions. I'd love to help, but no hands are here
Funny
for me.
creature. You hear the creature say, as suddenly you just see as as the back tendrils flare out. Funny creature.
I'm just trying to make light of the situation. Okay?
Assumptions. You dare insult my charges. Few.
That wasn't an insult. I'm just trying to be nice. Trying to be funny. Yeah. That's me. I hope you know me.
She does not know you much.
Yeah. Mistakes can happen. We just gotta learn how to be better around each other. That's how always friendships go, man. Your best friend will always make you cry sometimes before they're truly your best friend. Sometimes your mom will accidentally make you chicken the wrong way and you'll get really annoyed.
You just
but-
okay. Boshed. As you are starting to ramble, you just watch as three of the tendrils go straight for your throat, but stop a mere centimeter from them. Cease.
Really got tired
it
of your
off.
shit.
Cease. You speak words not true.
Which part is not true?
You claim to always make joke, make light, but yet you never did. She was the only one who did. Cyborg. You just sense a deep vitriol from her saying that.
Hey, be nice. I'm a cyborg too.
So Jericho feels vitriol for saying that.
No, it's clear that the vitriol is pointed directly at you, Boshed.
Oh, so I'm supposed to feel vitriol.
Yeah.
What does vitriol mean?
What the hell does vitriol mean?
Hatred. Like pure hatred.
Specifically,
It is
intense, pointed
toxic.
hatred.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'd feel hate. I'd feel a little bit annoyed.
Basically, she doesn't like you very specifically.
Okay,
At your
egotistical.
comment
Much?
of Jericho also being a cyborg, he
Yeah,
is perhaps one, but he is different. Kinder.
I mean, I'll take that. But I mean, I am a cyborg as well. Do keep that in mind, please.
I'm no cyborg. I am a can of beans.
Oh god.
I did not say that in character.
You just
Mm.
feel an intense glare from the entity as you're saying this. As it's clearly trying to put its thoughts together on what to say.
I didn't say I'm a can of beans in character, just so you're aware.
Yeah, no. I know. I just. So he's still trying to thonk on what exactly to respond to your normal words, not your out of character words.
Thank you. I'll just sit here on the floor then.
In Lyrell's view, as she points to Jericho, he is a maniac, alcoholic, violent, egotistical asshole, but one who is reliable as a rock, respects culture, history. He is also fun to play with, but Lyrell would never trust him alone with children.
I don't.
Did what?
What?
Did I get called an alcoholic?
No, I'm the one being called all those things.
Yeah, no, he's.
Oh,
One?
thank God. Okay.
I take offense at several of those things.
But you do not deny any of them.
You deny any of them, though.
Please at least deny the last one.
Maniac, by some
No.
standards.
No, the children
Alcoholic,
one.
I am not.
He says, currently holding.
He
a pint
says
of
as he
Guinness.
opens his arm and takes out a strong bottle of vodka, guzzling it.
He says,
Like
he's opening.
Alcoholic implies I have an addiction.
I think you do.
She,
from what
she
everybody
just
saw.
raises up her arms, and there's like thousands of screens that show Jericho drinking alcohol.
You aren't
Yes,
addicted.
drinking
You're
a lot-
reliant.
Drinking a lot of alcohol is not the same as being addicted.
Shows even more screen. There's like thousands upon thousands of screens at this point showing Jericho getting drunk or trying to.
There's like 15 of them where he's actively complaining about not having anything to drink. It's like, okay. Context for those situations.
Then
Go ahead, Slit.
hey, Benny,
Yes.
you specifically. Oh no, wait, you're not here. But I was
I'm
gonna
not
point
here.
out. You would remember the time Jericho was flying away to the force, and he was like all jittery, saying, "God damn it, I need a drink. I need a drink. My
Uh-huh.
well swapped out all my beer for apple cider. I need a drink."
Oh yeah. Wait, is it apple cider or apple juice? I forgot.
No, okay,
Cider,
it got,
non-alcoholic
it got
cider.
swiped out for apple cider, but it turned to vinegar because she did it so long ago.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I don't fucking know what Benny's doing.
I
You're
drink
right.
because I have to deal with people less intelligent than me.
That's another one for the egotism chart.
Cute Jericho then popping up several screens out of his arm. showing the times where he's actually drinking a lot less because he's around Lyrell.
But that's still adding to the total sum exponentially.
I mean, it's still adding to him drinking, sure.
Are you really
But
gonna
notice
die on? Is this gonna be the hill you die on?
The Jericho is not an alcoholic.
As you try to get into an argument with this entity over whether or not you're an alcoholic.
That's the thing that struck
Jericho's
Jericho's
saying
nerve
he's-
the most. I love it.
Jericho's debating these in order. Alcoholic was just the first one to come up.
But as you're saying the first part of that, before you bring up the screens, the entity will say, that's the egotistical asshole part.
I mean,
I'll drink to that.
when you get as many accolades as I do, you can't help but have a bit of an ego.
Deny that part.
I honestly can't deny that part, no.
There's actually a genuine look of surprise. It's kind of hard to tell given the fact that their features are very crystal and stone-like.
To be fair, I would actually expected that with the accolades that Lydell has that she'd have a bit more of an ego.
Why
Everyone's
would you
at the
say
same
that?
She's accomplished a lot. She's earned to have pride.
Insisting. But you also insist you must drink because your view of everyone being less intelligent. Lyrell is greater than you, but never drinks or diminishes others.
That is one way that we are very different, yes.
So you say it's just a difference of perspective.
We grew up in different cultures. Again, she's a Rem, I'm human. The way we handle things is different. That being said, why does she think I'm a danger to children?
She would just look to you, think for a moment. Hold on, I need to fucking find the note I made that Lyrell had me make. Hold on. There is the fact regarding Nikki.
She's an adult!
To many humans, she looks like a 10-year-old girl.
Yes, well, they're fucking idiots.
Another point to egotistical. There is also the SAO incidents.
When did I threaten children?
Quite a few times. She's just like pulling up a bunch of screens regarding, especially the first level. Oh god, I don't have notes on the specifics of the first level.
No, like.
Oh yeah, no. Apparently you're okay. So the group you wanted to PvP was children.
Oh, I didn't know that.
How could you not? She gave you multiple documents regarding that.
I may or may not have read them at the time. Besides, most video games don't PvP to the death. They PvP to KO.
Just a raised eyebrow. This was not most games.
Yeah, you're telling me.
She mostly thinks that you cannot tell from the fact you cannot tell the difference between a child and an adult.
Hey, look, if a child creates an adult avatar in a video game, how am I supposed to know? I mean, the fact that the RAM allowed children into that death trap. They weren't?
What the fuck?
Like, it's
Well, I was not as experienced with the RAM as I was as I am now.
and plus, none of them knew it was a trap.
I mean, the Ravagers did say they wanted it to be a training simulator to help the RAM adjust to combat situations.
It was meant to be a game for that.
So I think the conclusion that we should realistically draw from that is that the Ravagers are assholes.
Char just kind of looks away, seemingly looking at nothing. Before just sighing. Let us move to your next point of why
All right.
you want her back.
Fine.
You claim to want her back to help her. Could
Mhm.
you do so when you are the main reason that she has so much trauma? When you and your kind are the main issue.
I am not the same as my kind, thank you very much.
Just pulls up a bunch of screens with a bunch of crazy cyborgs from the Union fleet.
And
Just
are any
raises
of
a
them as
crystal
smart as
eyeball.
I am?
Just raising a crystal eyebrow, just like you want to rephrase that, sir.
This is the most racist void entity I've ever heard.
They're not even half as augmented as I am. And I'm pretty sure most of them are ex-Harrison anyway.
Jericho, can you please give me another grit check, or do you ever read the situation?
I do not.
You give me a grit check, please.
14? Uh-oh.
Jericho, you had the feeling that.
Why do you have 3 points accuracy to that?
Wait.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, why the fuck do you? Can you re-roll that as
I
a
might have
base
forgotten.
one, please?
Yeah, I might have forgotten to turn that off.
Yeah, apologies. I.
Oh dear.
Hey,
9.
same wall.
Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Jericho, you have a feeling that this isn't the right direction, but you don't know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
You're sure you're getting the feeling that this isn't the right direction, but you're not sure exactly which direction you need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Just you're making this entity even more pissed. So I ask again, how?
Right. She wants Vecna back. I want Vecna back. I need her to get Vecna back.
You want to use her?
Mm, that is not how I would read that. If she wants something and I want the same thing, and we work together, that's not really using each other, is it?
But you do need her. Yes.
Yes, I do. Out of, aside from Eden, her and Vecna are about the only two people I would actually call a friend out here.
Clear that the creature's trying is like deliberating something in in their mind. How are you sure she does not need you? How are you sure that she needs you to do this?
She needs someone that has expertise on NHPs and on Ra. Given that both of us have very limited experience with Ra, any information, any insight would be helpful. And given that she wants to rescue Vecna and NHP, she is going to need Union specialists to help. And out of all of these specialists in Union, I'm the one that is most likely to actually help her.
Union does not help.
That's entirely debatable.
How many things has Union done wrong?
A
Especially
lot.
out here.
Now you've gotten to it. Eden and the rest of us are out here on a mission from Union. Eden wants nothing but to help. And we've been doing what we can to try and do that. However, also you'll notice that when it comes to the Rem, and as you yourself have said, the Rem aren't human.
She's heard of what happened on Hercinia.
And Union has vowed to never let that kind of thing happen again.
Yes, a promise. vow. Something that can be easily broken.
I mean, usually one tries not to break their vows.
She just takes a moment and just like raises up a hand to show another screen with the logo of Smith Shimano.
Yeah, no,
Then
when it comes
Harrison
to the mega
Armory.
corporations, yes, no, Harrison Armory, Smith Shimano. When it comes to mega
Carcosa.
corporations like that, wait, Arcosa?
Carcosa.
Oh, Carcosa. Wait, what the fuck is Carcosa?
Carcosa Trade Baronies.
Oh, the Kraken.
Carcassonne, Carcosa. They go by a lot of names.
Okay. To be fair, if I could, as soon as I got back to Union space, I would be tearing up the Karakan trade baronies. Like, Union is an aggregate. While it can profess to, well, like, let's say you take humanity as a whole, and they profess, in general, to want to do better. You are still going to have individuals that are staying against that, like criminals. That is one of the problems of people being individuals. You're going to have collectives that do mate up with the ideals espoused, and then you're going to have those like Harrison Armories and Smith Shimano that don't. Unfortunately, humanity is quite unlike the Rem in that matter.
We understand. She still fears Union, knowing that they try their best.
If
Even
I were in her shoes, I can't blame her at this point, honestly.
everyone of Union that she's met, very few have left a good impression, and many exposit its flaws.
And Union is flawed. Humanity itself is flawed. Best we can do is try to overcome those flaws.
And you speak of specialists regarding NHPs, raw, and all that. And what do they do often?
Well, let's just look at Lyra's own memories. I believe there is when we gave Eden her new body. And we encountered quite a few NHP specialists.
She will bring up quite a few screens. Some bearing Eden before her new body. Back when actually no, she wasn't there for this.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah. She'll bring up when Vecna was trying to get cycled without losing his memories.
Mm-hmm.
And bring up the memories of how hard you guys had to fight against the NHP specialists to keep them away from the project. With them constantly stating that they are dangerous, that that you have no idea what you're doing. That they are dangerous things that need to be controlled.
Mm-hmm. My point exactly. They're fucking idiots.
And many of the scenes that you see are of just how much hate was thrown at her by these specialists in regarding to so much.
You see,
Having to just
and you
often just having to eat her meals in her own private cabin just to stay away from them.
Mm-hmm. You see, and you say I'm an egotistical asshole. They think they know everything. No, you see, those are the specialists, and let me say that with quotation marks at this point. And they would say, trying to take on Ra cannot be done. It's impossible. Completely absurd, insane, even. They wouldn't help out of hand. And I know what they know about NHPs and more. Especially with the experience that both me and Lyrell have had at the hands of, say, meeting Millie, dealing with the Yavin. Both me and Lyrell would be able to write papers, theses, no, what's the right word? Thesii, that would make these specialists, these alleged experts, look like grade schoolers.
Jericho, can you roll me a D100 after you said the word Millie?
Ooh, I've got a button push. Come on. Huh? Fucking typos. Come on. Here we go. 83. Oh no!
We use Black Crusade for D100s. That's bad.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh no!
Hold on. Let me double check bonuses regarding this.
You're gonna need a hell of a bonus.
I'm gonna need a hell of a bonus. I'm gonna need at
I'm
least
looking
plus
over
50.
the situational bonuses I have written down here. One moment.
I'm gonna need at least plus 50.
Maybe it's just a half hour and you just need 33.
Jericho, you are one fucking lucky bastard.
Oh, thank God.
You are one fucking lucky bastard. Your fucking bonus that you got because of how many of the rooms you solved correctly saved your ass.
Oh, thank God.
That is the main factor, Chino. Don't jump off like that. You gotta take off my headphones.
I'm a cat. I don't give a shit about your headphones.
So as you say the word Millie, you actually see Shard react. So you do remember. So you do remember her friend's name.
Why would I? Because of course it was. Ah, I was so close.
Grave, could you look at the image in art?
Either one of them.
Is that Millie around her neck?
Ding 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 ding.
Okay.
Also, look
Yeah,
at the corners
okay.
of the image.
Specifically the Shard.
You might have to open it in browser to see the detail.
Look at the corners of specifically the Shard one.
I mean, there's code in the background.
And what was Millie known for?
Millie was a simulator, not a coder.
But what does simulation use a lot of?
Ah, okay, good point.
And also, Lyrell just said that.
World.exe. No, my brain just not doing.
Ah, yes.
Jericho's brain doing. My brain not doing.
There. I feel like the character Jericho would put that together.
Metavault.exe,
Yeah, no,
world.exe.
Jericho would have gotten and stated it when I said it's like, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. So just IRL. The brain is not doing.
Well, we're still here. Well, we're here anyways, so...
Mhm.
So you do remember her friend.
Wait, Millie? Oh, of course. Why would I forget? I mean,
She is the one helping to protect her in a different way.
oh, so that barrier there around her is Millie.
Yes. So you finally
Okay.
put it together.
Okay, we definitely do not want to break that.
In a way, you do. In a way, you don't. Oh,
No,
it
no,
is
no, no.
done. It's necessary.
We need to be able to talk to Millie into letting us passage. Oh, and we're stuck in the Meta Vault. I don't think I can communicate with Millie from here.
Well, you do have an option.
Okay, please.
Do I
please
need
fill
to
me
state
in.
what the party has in the inventory?
I have peanut butter in my inventory.
A coin.
Apple vinegar, peanut butter,
medal.
10,000 speeding tickets,
A
humanitarian violation citation.
there's
Speeding
also
tickets. We got rid of those ages ago.
I imagine Jericho would keep them just to show off the amount he hasn't paid.
No, he's not that stupid.
that there's also a CD. There's also a blank CD in his pocket,
Blank CD.
written with written in Catenic.
When did I get that?
You don't know. It's just there.
Oh, yeah, Phoebe, don't forget. Benny also gave Jericho the medal he found.
Oh yeah. You also have the
Oh
medallion.
yeah. I do have the medallion. I don't know if the medallion lets me do anything though.
You have a few void opal. You have liquid metal. You have a signed copy of the starship Velociraptor.
Mm-hmm.
Jericho.
Jericho also has the vinyl of that just hanging up in his room.
I think you don't. You also have one of Vecna's arms.
Yes, he does.
Do I?
Yeah, you have one of Vecna's army or
Jericho-
fucking
Jericho
hammer
just-
space.
Jericho just going through his inventory like, okay, this is the highest ticket, a highest speeding ticket, the liquid metal, jar of peanut butter, Vector's arm.
Wait, Vector's arm?
Vector's arm? Where did I? Oh yeah.
I meant to return this to him.
I forgot to give this back.
Like, you just see Shard just looking at you, just very confused.
Long time ago, before we met.
Oh, you also have Lywell's experimental nanobot grenade that you took away so she wouldn't cause a Grey Goo incident.
Pulls out a nanobot grenade. Oh shit! We didn't dispose of that.
Just Jericho looking through his hammer space for the first time in years.
You also have the same people
Yeah.
cells. Every time Level swapped them out, and she just handed them to Jericho.
Yeah. No,
Jericho's
Jericho
a
actually
hoarder.
opening his inventory. Jericho's like that MMO player
That opens his
that
inventory.
picks up this random junk. He just never actually opens his inventory,
It's like,
except
it's
for like
just-
once in a blue moon, and he's like, "Oh wait, oh yeah, I got all this junk in there."
Oh, what do you know? This piece of junk would actually help me in this situation.
Okay, which piece of junk am I actually after?
you
though?
also kept a sample of the root arm that had attached itself to you when it was blasted off. You're like, I'm gonna study this.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
also
no,
have
I
a
did
chunk
say
of
that, I did.
root.
And then we never got round to it because we were just from one thing to the next with that.
You just see her hiss
That
at
was-
the sight of the
Also have a
root.
mimic heart, it says?
Yeah, no, you're putting that back.
Yeah, just like when you pull out both the mimic heart and the root, they just hiss at that. At both.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean with that. Okay, well, those go back in there. We don't need those.
Okay, let's go back into hammer space. Let's see
let's go
here.
back in. What else we got?
You have two different Yavin guns and a Yavin indiscriminate object.
Indeterminate object. Still don't know what that does.
It is just a box. It's just a yapping box. You haven't figured out what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You have your paperwork saying that you have pre-ordered the second Starship Velociraptor.
Mm-hmm.
You have, according to my list, there was so much random stuff in your inventory.
Yes.
There really is.
I will
Jericho
say.
has.
I
This is how Jericho just has whatever he needs to build whatever at any given time. He has so much junk in his inventory.
He has 50 tons of uranium to build a bomb.
No.
How did you get that? Don't ask.
You have. Oh, it also says that you kept a whole ton of catnip. I don't know if this is tongue figuratively or literally.
I think it's figurative.
figuratively.
It's just a lot of catnip. Shard also hinted at the catnip.
You know, I remember that incident. Don't worry, this is for other purposes.
Is there anything else you try to look at or pull out?
Oh, I don't even remember half of what I have in here.
Oh boy, let's
So-
not go through everything.
Okay,
Please.
so based off the current list, what do you think would be useful?
I don't know. I have not had no indicator from Shard as to what item is the actual item I need.
Well, you do. Well, actually, there was the reaction to the disc and the signed copy of the Starship Velociraptor. It's kind of
Okay,
like, oh,
okay.
you
I'm
have
I'm
that.
gonna hold on. I'm gonna bring those two back out. Okay, could either of these help?
She would look at either of them and just nod a little. Clearly not
Alright, what do we
entirely
do?
sure. Just
What do we do? You're the expert here. Jericho just Jericho's palm just opens up, but he just puts in the Starship Velociraptor. Speaker extends from his shoulder and just starts blasting it full volume.
Does he sing along?
Do you sing along to the song?
I mean, Jericho's singing voice is eerily close.
Oh no! Oh, no, I know what you're doing.
Oh. What is he doing?
Let me see. Please walk. My gifts are not walking.
Also, when you said when I said play it, I don't know why I was expecting because I recently rewatched the Netflix original Transformers thing.
No.
Yeah.
That was
Oh my
not my
gosh.
intention, but now it's too funny not to.
Da la 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 da 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 da.
I love that scene. Watch this. Together.
That scene is way too good, but yes,
Yeah, no,
exactly.
no. It's like that was not my intention, but like now that you posted that, I'm like, yeah, no, totally doing that. Yes, electromagnetic heating.
But I don't know why. I don't know why. Because I've been rewatching fucking Earthspark. I was imagining Megatron's fucking CD player he has built into his arm.
Wait, Megatron has one of those built into his arm?
Yeah, apparently he has one built into his arm that he uses to play the golden disc in that. Like,
I need this.
it's actually hilarious. It's just literally just the fucking CD player he has built into his arm.
Alright, give me.
It's a Netflix series. That might be why you've probably not seen it. It's because it's a Netflix exclusive ones.
No. I have it on Netflix. I've seen it. I've got it on my Netflix list. No, I've got Beast Wars Megatron holding the golden disc that looks like a fucking vinyl record.
Which it is. It is actually just it's literally the golden disc we have on Voyager 1. That is the golden disc.
Yeah. Like, yes. I mean, so Megatron's been a record, been a collector for a while now.
Okay,
I
let's
am
go.
not seeing any scenes from Earthspark of him playing the disc.
I have a distinct
Okay.
memory of him like basically like putting it into his arm. I don't know why. Anyways,
I'll need to watch the series and see. Okay, and now there's the like comic runs.
Okay.
And
Hey, Grave.
Okay, let's get back on track.
okay, yeah, no, not going down that rabbit hole. But yes.
But yes, so Jericho, you start playing the Starship Velociraptor, opening up your mouth as it plays out of your mouth.
It just opens mouth, extends speaker.
Hey, no speaker.
No speaker. Don't do that. That's gonna be another point in the fucking cyborg point thing.
Yeah, no. As much as I could meme Jericho doing that, he does not physically have that installed. He cannot extend a speaker from his mouth.
Good. I thought you were gonna be pulling a fucking Frankie.
No, he can do the speaker in his shoulder though.
All right.
His suit does have a sound system installed.
All right. So as you are playing that song out through your mouth as a weird way of doing so, you see a noticeable reaction from both Shard and Lyrell.
Come on, baby.
As then the glowing light seems to react as well, seeming to shimmer a bit brighter. As Jericho, can you give me another D100 if you would?
Another D100.
Yes, I have an entire system for this part.
Oh boy. I should just copy paste that so I can Oh, that's a nat 1, baby!
Oh,
Alrighty then.
All hail Starship Velociraptor!
I will start the cult of Starship Velociraptor now.
Jesus.
it has 3,000 members currently.
All of which are members of the crew of the ship.
Pretty convenient.
So, so Jericho, you playing this, you see a reaction from both Lyrel and Shard, and also the choker that Lyrel is, or collar that Lyrel is wearing, as the little ball of light seems to shimmer more brightly to you, and you hear in the back of your head, "Oh, you are here.
Mm-hmm.
It is good to
We're
see
here,
you."
Millie. Can you let us in, Millie?
I will only let you in.
That's fair.
I do not trust that being.
Bosch? Yeah, I don't think Lyrel trusts him enough either. I know Shard definitely doesn't trust him.
No, not him.
Not him? Then who?
The other being.
Benny?
No. The one in front of you.
You mean, oh, you don't trust Shard?
Yes. She is trying to protect her, but you have seen what harm it has done.
Aye,
Please,
the unintentional harm that it has done.
come in. We can talk.
Alright.
As suddenly, Jericho, you are pulled into the air.
Woo!
And then just that you're pulled into the air and slammed into the barrier, with you now just suddenly sitting next to Lyrella. She is like kicking.
Well, it's been a while, hasn't it?
She does not respond to your presence.
Alright, she's not listening. Alright, Millie? You're here, yes?
Yes, I am. As you see the little bell glowing in response to the speech.
She's... Lyrel's completely oblivious, isn't she? You know, the lights are on, nobody's home.
Yeah, there's also like a soft clinkling chime as she's speaking. In a way.
Mm-hmm. Nothing bad is gonna happen if I touch her, right?
It will cause a break in the illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, also
That is
a
the...
minor detail. For this version, she is the completely normal Lyrel.
Mm-hmm. This is the nice, happy field.
Yeah, nice happy field, no crystal, just
Uh-huh.
hold on, I'll actually quickly.
Alright. Well, we don't want to do that. I have no idea how she'd react to that.
Breaking
Alright,
the
what...
illusion could be dangerous.
Yeah, I know. What do we do? How do we fix this?
I do not fully know. There is much to consider.
Alright, well, let's try and work through it one at a time.
So also another minor little detail. When you look around, there's just like nothing but vast fields around you.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know how to help her fully. I am at this moment keeping an illusion around her to try and stabilize both mind and soul.
Mm-hmm. What I think we need to do is to be able to get her and Shard to reconcile. How we do that without immediately dunking her into Trauma City, though, I don't know. The
There is much strain on the simulate as much as possible. Too much strain to simulate all possibilities. Do not use too many multiple inputs.
Like,
Please
the
be
thing is, it's like,
slow.
if this was back when Lydell had only one or two tails, this would have been significantly easier. But so much collective trauma has been built up that this is this whole the fact that she's made a meta vault.
It is not too surprising, given Blink Space and Veil's co-agency.
Aye.
There must be a compensation. There must be compensation for emotional vulnerable variables. Most regulate all factors. Most account, must save, must log, and cannot reload, cannot pause, must maintain self, must maintain their soul.
We need to find a way of easing her into this and dealing with things piece by piece.
Yes. We must make sure to not do it too fast, or she will be lost. There is much that can be done, but much I do not know.
I have a
Reconcile
feeling
would be possible. Perhaps combination would be necessary.
Well, what do you suggest?
Either has ups, downs, and also issues. For any to be properly done, great effort extended both parties.
Well, I'm willing to go to whatever lengths are necessary.
Understand, though much is hard to explain with limiting processing power.
Would there be any way that we could get you a bit more processing power? Something we could hook you up to?
No, nothing able to support.
Damn.
Unfortunate. Jericho, if you would like, you may roll a grit check to see if you can think of anything.
Oh boy. Let's see if we can grit this out. 23.
Ooh. All right. You think for a moment the arm. The arm you got from a creature from another realm.
My veil arm?
Yes.
Who just looks between his two hands like, I mean, I haven't fully tested this out, but...
What is it? Do you have option?
I might.
What is it?
But from what I know, this arm can tap into the veil.
I see. To break. Please place the hand upon the bell. Do not remove.
Mm-hmm. Boop.
All right. Let me make a quick roll, please. I need to make a quick roll quickly. I am rolling 3d100s. One moment.
Oh boy.
All right. This is take up the average. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. 10, 5, not 1.
Oh,
So that's an average that is like what, 5 or 6?
Give or take.
Mm-hmm. Damn,
Those are
critical
all
success.
on the crit side of the table.
Hell yeah. Things are going my way for once.
As Jericho, you touch the bell with but a single finger, and you watch as veiled tendrils, the tendrils of veil energy, jut out from your arm and into the barrier, seeming to reinforce it almost as the crystalline as you kind of can see to like touch the edges of what you can guess is the barrier, and the area looks more stable now as you are feeling an intense amount of energy pulling through from the arm. This is much better. Detecting veiled capabilities far beyond what was expected of human technology with data gathered so far.
Well, I'm pretty sure this technology isn't human.
That will be a query for another time.
Mm-hmm.
For now, we must find a way to either have them become better with each other, or find a way to make this never become an issue again.
Why not both?
E- Sorry. Either will cause the issue to be null and void, but one option has it so that she can be able to deal with the problems herself.
Mm-hmm.
Evolve
That would be
in a way.
preferable.
Evolve. How this can be done is unknown. Only one example can be found in REM database. God and Dog. There is no other context regarding this entry. Though this entry can be found within the Fallout database.
Uh-huh.
I am sorry that I cannot provide any more answers.
Let me have a moment.
Is Jericho turning to Google?
Okay, hold on, Jericho. If you're trying to use the BlinkNet, you're going to need to make a check for that.
Jericho just boots up an internal copy to quickly just make a micro play through
You know what?
Fallout.
Could you roll a D100 to see if you have an internal copy of this Fallout game?
This specific
I
Fallout
did-
game.
I mean, Jericho has knowledge of Fallout. He's probably played the series.
Just give me a D100 for this, please. See if you have the specific game.
98. No, he does not have that specific
Nope,
game.
nope. You do not have the specific game.
In fact, with
No,
a
I
98,
wanted
I
to
don't
make
even think Union has a record of this game.
No, actually. Or if
Jer-
it does, it's very rarely heard about.
I mean, Jericho does play the rare games.
True, but the question is, did it survive in Union data at all?
You know what? Hold on. Let me make a roll
Mm.
for that. Let me make a roll to see if this specific Fallout game survived in Union data. Three.
Okay.
The ball has spoken.
Mhm.
I am literally rolling the D100 orb.
Orb.
Is a D100 that is legitimately just a golf ball.
Orb.
The orb has spoken. You know for a fact that this specific thing that they're referencing, probably did survive, but you don't have a copy of it on hand.
Mhm.
If you'd like to try and use the Blink Communication Network to access BlinkNet and access Blink Steam, you're gonna have to roll another D100 for that.
For the hilarity of the meme, I'm gonna go for it.
All right.
51.
No. Oh, so close.
Wait,
so
hold on. Let me
close.
check my chart. I have charts for this stuff. You're just barely able to get a signal through.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so crunchy.
It is dial-up levels of slow.
Mm-hmm.
Jericho just sees the Thwongolo show up, and he's like, "What is this?"
The throbber. I will always find it so weird that is actually called a throbber.
I like to imagine this is one of the first times Jericho has actually seen one because Union is so fast.
Yeah.
Oh, get used to God identity.
So,
So
I-
so from what I'm reading, a la Wikipedia, just for my own information, this is a guy with a split personality.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, well, you are currently trying to download a game from from 2010 with dial-up slow Blink internet.
And this is
Botched,
like the remastered times 1,000 edition.
probably,
Mm-hmm.
but it's actually a good remaster.
Yeah.
Botched. For you are currently standing in a room with only Shard in front of you as they are just staring at you unblinkingly.
Who? The shard?
Shard, the creature before you.
Right.
They're called
right.
Shard. They're just staring at you unblinkingly.
So, you wanna play poker?
They just look at you. Poker.
It's a card game. Or maybe blackjack. That'd be easier for you.
They just blink, confused. I do not know of this game.
Oh, that's a shame. Maybe I could teach you later then.
Teach me?
how to play cards
Why?
because it's fun. Maybe you're into it.
I see.
Okay.
Then bring out these cards.
Okay. Alright, we're going farther than I thought.
Alright, can you please roll me a... What check would be good for trying to play cards with an Eldritch entity?
Survive.
Yes.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yes.
Please roll me a survive check. Okay. You actually managed to survive playing 5 antes of cards with Shard. She's remarkably good at
You see, it's not that bad.
it.
Now you just gotta put a price to it. Maybe you could start betting cookies or something, and then and then
They
all of
just
a
pull
sudden
out
we have to turn
pull out a
cookies.
jar of peanut butter
Yeah, you see,
and put
look
it
at
up
that
as their
monopoly.
ante. Give me another survive check.
Oh dear. All right, let's see how many peanut butters you win off of me then.
Oh,
0. You don't win the peanut butter.
okay, so botched. When you finish this impromptu poker tournament with Shard, you actually survived. Yeah, this is actually weirdly kind of nice to play cards with this murderous entity. You kind of realize you now have 8 jars of Enjoy peanut butter.
I don't really need 8 jars of peanut butter, but I'll put it to my pilot gear, sure.
She she loves peanut butter.
I'll make sure they're refrigerated then. Because I'm not going to be able to eat the peanut butter.
Of course. This is surprisingly as back to Jericho, who has finally downloaded Fallout New Vegas, and making sure that he had access to the Sierra Madre DLC.
Mm-hmm. Just quickly speed runs the game. He
It's,
gets it done in half the time it took to download.
it literally took him like literally I will say like the poker game took about like 2 or 3 hours. Like
Mhm.
you finally got done like 2/3 through through the impromptu poker tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So you go through the game and everything, and you feel like can you actually give me either a survive or just a grit check, whichever you
I
feel more
can give you
confident in.
survive.
Yeah.
Well, survive means I get to have all my accuracy. 18.
All right. So you go through this, and you have an idea of what Millie is getting at, by what she means by dogging God.
So, developing. Are you meaning to develop a split personality for her?
No. I am unsure what it means regarding God and dog. It's specific. I think it mentions, though I do not have
Jericho just
access
pops a
to
screen out of his. Jericho just pops a screen out of his arm for her to watch the playthrough.
As the ending of God and Dog's story, I think the proper ending, as most Rem put it, is what we would want. The conjoining.
Something where the two person. We want them to reconcile.
Become one. Become a new
Mhm.
being. That is an option we have, if you feel you
Mhm.
can guide them through such a prospect.
I think I can. I think that's our best bet, even.
You truly believe so?
I mean, if we aren't able to get that to happen, then at least we can make sure that they understand each other so that they work together rather than causing this to repeat.
Indeed. If we cannot conjoin them, then we can let them work together.
Yes. Yeah, that saying of like shoot for the moon and at least you'll be among the stars even if you miss.
Indeed. So,
Although, to be fair, the actual spatio workings of that are entirely flawed logic. The moon is not even close to the rest of the stars.
I believe it is meant to be a positive connotation of
It is
humanity's early failures in spaceflight.
not so much. It's more to aspire for greatness, and you'll still go a long way even if you don't get there.
Indeed.
Or at least I believe that's meant to be the sentiment behind it, even if the actual literal interpretation is completely incorrect.
I see. Now, how shall we go about this conjoining?
We're going to need to get them face to face with each other.
Hmm.
And that's going to be a slow effort.
Indeed.
Because the thing is that we very much need to handle Lydell's side of this quite delicately.
Yes, she is very delicate. I do not think even I, at this moment, can bring her out of the illusion.
Mm-hmm.
At least not without considerable, possibly harming efforts.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, do you have an idea of how she could be brought out?
Can we... That is to say, could we slowly adjust the illusion?
That could be possible.
Like, if we can just ease it slowly towards reality and help her each step of the way.
Reality is harder for someone who has lost much.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could have something to help with that process? With pulling her out gently?
Jericho just pulls out a bottle of a jar of Enjoy.
That should most likely do. I will have you begin the proceedings.
So what, I'm gonna get out a spoon and just slowly feed Lyrel peanut butter.
Alright, can you give me a D100 for slowly spoon feeding the cat peanut butter?
I don't have any better ideas at this point.
So give me a D100, please.
5.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
It worked. Oh, thank God.
Jericho, you crack open this jar of peanut butter and begin to slowly, with the help of a suddenly appearing, very familiar looking spoon,
Mm-hmm.
begin to feed Lyrel the peanut butter. And she, at the beginning, she's still focusing on the doll in front of her, going la di da di da. But as you are feeding it to her, you watch as the seeming distance in her eyes begins to slowly fade back. That cold distance starts to slowly fade back as she slowly seems to become more and more focused. It's the best way you can describe it.
Feeling better?
Slant?
Oh, give me a sec.
Oh, is your arm acting up?
Yeah, it's
Oh, sorry.
fun.
Sorry about that.
When you sleep on your arm, funny.
No, I got a pneumonia booster shot thing yesterday,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
And it's sore.
yeah, I will be right back. I need to use the bathroom.
Alright. We can wait a moment. Sure, just Billy just looking to Jericho. Just Billy just watching Jericho feed Lyrel a bunch of peanut butter, just like, what the fuck? Just, she's just watching him, just like, what are you feeding her? Like, I will say, you feed her like 2 jars of peanut butter specifically.
2 whole jars.
Well,
Uh-huh.
she's a very hungry kid. I will be back as well. I actually need to use the bathroom. Now I think about it. Okay, potty break, drink break, get drink, go use the bathroom, yada yada. Oh God, wow, that's suddenly came on me.
I'm back. Hello? Where'd PB go?
Bathroom break.
So, did you guys manage to relax Lyrel or something?
We are making progress.
Good. Good. Yeah.
I am back. Give me a moment. Okay, I am back.
He's back.
The cheese tax. The cheese tax.
The cheese tax.
The cheese tax is literally a part of any food I make. Today she got a bit of steak. Are you back, Slaya?
Yes, I am back.
So we'll actually start this little scene from Lyrell's perspective. Lyrell,
How does that walk?
I am just about to describe this.
Okay.
Lyrell, you slowly open your eyes in what feels like the first time in a while. You are looking over a wide open grassy field sitting atop a very nice and very comfortable bench. In your hands is a doll of what looks like yourself that you are brushing. And by your side, holding open a jar of peanut butter and having a limited edition Hello Kitty spoon is Jericho feeding you peanut butter. Was it Hello Kitty or was it something else?
Huh? Jericho.
How you feeling?
Slowly tilts her head. Tastes good. When did you get here?
A little while ago.
Huh. It's pretty here.
It is quite nice, yes.
I will slowly turn her head back to the doll as she noms another spoonful.
Jericho, is there anything you'd like to do, as it's clear that she's starting to come to, but seems quite... She seems like she's in a dreamy state.
Jericho's just gonna let her ease into it.
Alright.
It's kind of like when you're waking up from anesthetic in the hospital and you're all groggy, and you just kind of gotta come out of it.
Yeah. You give Millie a signal or something to slowly start to ease her in. Like, do what you feel is best for the situation.
Dancing in the moonlight, everybody.
But yeah, do what you feel is natural for this particular situation. As you're just seeing Lyrell just yum, yum, yum.
Yum.
And she just
Feed her the entire jar.
no, he's fed her 2 jars at this
Oh
point.
no, 2 whole jars.
I don't
That's
think
a
so. Like, I imagine he's
lot.
feeding her very little bits.
Yeah, true. He could still be on the first jar.
Mm, could be.
I would look over, but not really, as she's mostly focused on the doll.
And well, it is a very pretty doll. It's a very pretty doll of you. It feels
So-
awfully nice taking care of it.
Um. Safe.
Mhm.
I
You okay, hun?
no. Oh, hit my fucking leg. So
We're working on it.
I'm letting
Right.
you two control the scene.
I'm just waiting
Mhm.
for Jericho to do something.
Taking care of yourself.
Myself.
Well, I mean, that's a little figure of you, isn't it?
Is it?
I mean, from what I can see, at least.
Ah. Why?
You tell me.
I don't know. It's calm. I'm calm.
Mm-hmm.
It's safe. I'm
Mm-hmm. Indeed. It's entirely safe here, isn't it?
it's entirely safe here.
As a normal human.
I'm safe here.
Mm-hmm.
But am I?
You are.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
It's as safe as I can make her.
But Lyra then pauses as she slowly starts to look up before her eyes just seem to glaze back over and she looks down.
You
Everything
are
is
right.
calm.
Was there something you might like to talk about, Ladell?
The sun is warm.
Mm-hmm.
That's not right.
Oh?
The sun is warm.
And why wouldn't the sun be warm?
You're right. The sun is warm. But why?
I mean, there's not a cloud in the sky.
The
Looks up, there's
sky?
well, you look up and there are some wispy clouds up there, but none of them are blocking the sun for you. Some even look like they're purposely moved around the sun.
The sun. It. But that's the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Then why doesn't it hurt?
Oh, yeah. She's sensitive to sunlight. Well, that's up to you.
Actually,
Don't really
Jericho,
make
could
it
you
make.
give me a bit of a quick memory check?
Mm-hmm. I have to turn auto accuracies off again for just a grit. 25. That's not 20.
Wow, okay, so Jericho, you ow!
The
Sorry,
attack of the cheese.
she just fucking let dig all of her claws into my nipple.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Ow, ow, ow. Cheap, bad. Bad, 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 bop, bop, bap, 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 bap. Okay, cheat. No, you're going. No, okay, I'm gonna put you in dangle jail.
Tangle jail? Is that a different form of air jail?
Yeah, where I just dangle her. Okay, anyways. So, Jericho, you remember that Lyrel is a albino. Like, full
Mm-hmm.
on. So, well, that's why she always wore a full suit. Or if she wasn't wearing it, it was always her outfit was always at least covering a lot of her skin.
Well, yeah. This is a space made to keep you safe.
Keep me safe?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Well, what do you remember?
I remember. I remember. Nothing. Why
Mm,
don't I remember?
well,
I
don't
I
worry about
can't.
that for now.
I had something important. I had to
You did.
do something important.
You did.
No, it I had it was important. I had to
It's all right.
do something important.
You don't need to strain yourself, okay? It'll come back in time.
No, I have to
Lyrel,
remember.
can you roll me a D100 as you're trying to remember?
Oh boy. This is going to be a make or break.
You pass.
Is that good or bad?
That well, Lyrel, you remember. Memories start to slowly come back as you remember a place, a fight, grabbing Millie, then vanishing into shadow.
There, Pandora.
Mm-hmm.
Pandora. Wait, wait, on Pandora and I. Lywell begins clawing at her throat, and as she does, skin just peels off to reveal solid crystal.
Okay. Jericho just
Her
puts
face
his hand.
rapidly losing its sunlit light hue and turning visibly deep blue.
All right. All right. Enough of that. Enough of that. You're safe here.
As as eventually you see as Lyrel's hands grip hold of the collar and are able to pull it off as Lyrel, you see your body change. You see your hands change before your eyes.
Millie kept you safe.
And you feel the same, but at the same time different. What? Oh. Uh, like Jericho, you just
Mm-hmm.
see a look of pure panic across her face. She's grabbing her throat. She looking. She's looking more and more pale. Jericho, please roll me a blue. She's starting to look blue. As can you roll me a grit check, please?
Mm-hmm. 17.
All right. As Jericho, you realize this is not like a normal. Actually, also Bosch. As this is happening, can you roll me a patch check, please? As you're like kind of witnessing this from the outside.
I think he said he's on the shitter.
Oh fuck.
Give him a minute.
All right.
Lywell writhes in the chair as she kicks and drops the doll. And when she does drop the doll, it's like the entire field just starts flaking away.
I
Damn
feel like
it.
we should
She's
wait for
not going
Bosch to
into
do
this
the roll.
gently.
Jericho, as you're watching this, you realize that is not. This is not skin, as in this is blue skin deprived of oxygen. What you'd usually see on a
Mhm.
corpse several days after they have died.
Yeah, no, this is like showing the condition of her actual body.
Yeah, and she's panicking.
He's just going to do his best to reassure her that she's safe, she's okay.
Her mouth opens and stretches. The teeth are all crystallized with like crystalline structures running along everywhere a vein should be. As she just opens it, but no sound comes out.
You're okay. Millie saved you.
Let us wait a moment to see if Caesar gets back. If he's not back in the next, like, 3 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
we'll move on.
So,
He's been gone for,
Gray,
like,
what are
10
your
minutes,
impressions?
This is not going the way it was meant to go. We're
shit.
trying to gently ease her into this.
Trust me, Jericho, you're doing a lot better than I thought you would.
Well, I'll take small reassurance in that.
Hey, look at the
but I
bright
still feel
side.
like-
You don't have two Eidolons trying to kill you.
Yeah, there's that.
Well, I think you're about to have one trying to kill you.
Millie or Shard?
Probably Shard.
Hmm.
I have
Okay,
no
Caesar-
clue what
Caesar's
Millie's trying to
coming.
do.
Okay, you
Give him a bit. He's coming.
better be
You know,
back.
Millie's probably trying to salvage the simulation.
Yeah, she's trying, but because I actually rolled for this, Layrel, when you were clawing at your throat, you ended up. I rolled for it. Yeah, you ended up like accidentally pulling off the Millie thing.
Oh, fudge.
You pulled off the collar by accident.
Put it back on.
Quickly put a collar back on her.
Alright, quickly pulling her collar back on her.
Oh, okay. This is some adorable fan art. I'm sorry. I just looked over at Twitter and I just saw this.
Aw.
This is actually really cute.
Like how it needs to be on a podium to do it.
Yeah, because no matter what, Fee is short.
Jamal.
No matter what, Bumblebee will always be small.
The perfect height.
I mean, there is a reason he is called Bumblebee.
Sorry, I'm back.
There we go.
All right.
I was only gone for 10 minutes. It's fine.
It's still you. Why do you always seem to find a point to? I told you to go use the bathroom earlier.
Yeah, but I if you see my messages, there's a reason why.
Because it's Jesus Christ.
What? The what?
Okay, whatever. So, botched. You are sitting. You were just like playing. You're still playing poker, or blackjack, or whatever it is, with Shard. As you're a few you're quite a few antes in at this point. You have a bunch of peanut butter, and you're very confident that you'll win the entire pot. As you look past her, as suddenly she just perks up and starts growling and frothing at the lips, I suppose. As you look back, and you see as the illusion is starting to break down for Lyrel, you watch as her skin. You watch as her skin turns from this pale white to a blue color. Can you please roll me a patch check, please?
Are you doing all right, man?
Oh, damn. Okay. And so you look at this and you realize, oh shit, that's not just blue, that's blackened blue. you
Yes.
realize, oh shit, the illusion is fully breaking down. As you see her clawing at her throat, panicking greatly. Immediately, your medical instincts kick in as the barrier around her is starting to crumble. And you find yourself on your feet, immediately rushing to her side.
Yeah, help, whatever. It's the only person that ever wanted to play poker with me. Please save her.
Shard is also rushing over to their side as Jericho, you see as Shard is pressed up against the barrier, but Bosch is able to slip through its tiny cracks that are beginning to slowly open and become rifted. As Jericho, you want to try and put the collar back onto Lyrel?
Yeah?
Uh, all right. You're able to like put the collar back on her, but it's clear. But you see the barrier just somewhat stabilized, but still deteriorating rapidly. As you realize, oh shit, the illusion is uber broken.
Mm-hmm.
As
Right, Millie, we're gonna have to work on the fly here.
understood, this is unsure what to expect.
Do your
As
best.
as you see the ball of light seem to leave the bell on the choker and fly out towards Shard and impact her. As Shard is frothing, yelling, yapping, and Lyrel is in a complete panic state. As Bosch, you're immediately administering everything you can think of to try and calm her down.
Morphine.
Yeah, you're just like applying morphine, trying to think, okay, what could work to help calm down a corpse?
She needs to be psychologically comforted.
And then then Bosch with that 22, you remember. You remember. Wait, Rem don't heal. Rem don't heal normally. And when they are seriously injured, you remember reading like a small book that Lyrel had given you, a Bapta tank. Something like that would probably help her, maybe.
A Bacta tank.
Bapta.
Mm-hmm.
Bacta.
Like, you know, like those tanks in like Star Wars that'll put people in.
Yeah, the magical
Healing goo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like you realize that might work here to help her, but first off, your guys are gonna have to deal with this whole situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
As hold on, let me see. Hold on, I'm having to roll for the clash of two Eidolons.
Oh boy.
In this corner, we have a being created by complete accident by a rock woman, Shard. And in this corner, she's probably older. She's probably 5 million years old. Been stuck in a logic loop about stimulating reality for far too long. We have Millie. Fight.
Or please don't fight. Please get along. We need both of you now.
All right, the duality of man, I see. Shard
Millie,
rolled a
please try and calm her
99.
down.
Millie rolled a nat 1.
Well, Millie got the win.
As you just see the ball of light just slam into Shard, as it then just it just seems to be on her chest as Shard is like splayed out. She's growling and staring at you, Jericho. What have you done?
We were trying to ease her into it.
You failed.
Yeah, no shit.
Uh,
Okay, look, be mad at me all you want. You need to help Lyrell right now.
want to help. You try. As Lyrell, as you're panicking, you suddenly feel something like a wave of calm fill you. As you
Huh.
still can't breathe, you don't feel a pulse. Your mind is still panicking, but you suddenly just feel somewhat calmer as you slowly regain focus. As Bosch is over you trying to administer CPR, medicine, anything. And you just see being hung up by a ball of light is a fully crystalline version of you. Teeth bared. Like, I swear if they had heckles, they'd probably be raised. Just looking at both you and Jericho. What is your response?
Wait, me or Lyrell's?
Slayers. Yeah, Lyrell's.
Jericho, you hear a faint voice inside your head. This wasn't in the handbook.
It never is.
I mean, who actually expects having to fight a psychological version of yourself? They never prepare you for a persona moment.
McDonald's employee handbook. How to defuse the psychological trauma manifesting itself around you.
If an emergency, call the Phantom Thieves.
Every hurts. It all hurts. I can't
Mhm.
breathe. I can't see. It's cold.
You. Okay, Lyrell. I need you to stay calm with me here. But you encountered catastrophic damage.
Where am I?
You are currently inside your own metavault.
That's not how that works.
In your case, you'd be surprised.
The energy required to manifest would exceed the biological limitations by numerous magnitudes.
And you were able to draw on that energy. Remember, you were given a tail by the Titan.
No, the
Right.
mind.
That lets you tap the mind. Sorry. You were given a tail by the first.
I
And
can't
that lets you tap.
remember.
Don't worry about that just yet. But it lets you tap into the veil. An absolute, enormous amount of energy.
I don't understand. I always had no, I didn't. I haven't.
Now, Lyrel, you'd hear Shard speak. One moment. You, the tales of Crystal are new. They first were added by the mind. I was created when you accessed the world tree.
I accessed the world tree?
You did.
I don't remember.
Well, the thing is that your mind wasn't able to handle it. So it sealed it away.
Uh, that doesn't make
Right. Created me by mistake. No. I was a result of misalignment of minds. Moreover, she gave an order. I was an accidental result.
we inside my mind.
That's correct. That is what a Metavolt is.
Can I make a grit check to, or yeah, can I make a grit check to actually understand the situation?
Sure. Make a grit check to try and understand the situation better.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Irel's starting to slowly understand? Question mark.
Oh, she's coming back. Let's go.
Not
That
fu-
is a 20.
Yeah, that is a 20. All right. Lyrel, you are starting to understand what is going on, what has happened, and it's scary.
I can't breathe. I can't feel my limbs. I can't feel a catastrophic Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
Did I?
You kinda died. I didn't want to say it in those words. But we did bring you back, but not like that is to say, instead of simply waking back up again, this kinda unexpectedly happened.
As you say that, the world kind of starts to crack before you hear a wailing psychic scream.
You are okay though.
Millie is just frantically calling you. Yeah, no, they're like, Bosch, Jericho, you feel like a massive amount of energy pressing down on your minds as Millie is immediately screaming at you at Jericho. Do not say that! No, 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 no! She's delicate!
Wait, she's still a what? What did she say?
She's still delicate.
Wait, okay, I'm stupid. What made her say that?
Jericho saying that she died.
Ah. She took a forever nap and woke up.
And you even see the tails start to crack and break down their length.
You're
As
okay, Lydell.
Jericho, can you please give me another D100?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if your luck holds.
Oh boy, here's hoping. 18.
It holds.
It's
As,
it's there.
as Jericho, you grab as Jericho, you fight back against the psychic scream, and you just grab a hold of Lyrell, pulling her into a hug.
Mm-hmm.
As you're trying to comfort her, as the scream is pounding down upon your mind, and the tails are continuing to break and crack.
Vicky, I could use a hand here.
Millie will drag over Shard. We have to be quick. Stabilization is low.
Come on, Millie. Shards, group hug.
Lyrell, please listen. Slayer, can I get another grit check from you? Lyrell, can I please get a grit check from you?
Okay. Any modifiers?
A +1 accuracy.
Okie dokie.
I didn't say so.
Nice.
Not bad. Alright. So, Lyrell, you are starting to break down. Your perception of yourself is starting to waver. But as this is happening, you hear a voice, many voices, ring out through the darkness. And you hear two that you know for a fact care about you. One of a guy and one of a fairly robotic feminine voice. Calling out to you, saying that you are okay, that you are fine, that they will help you. They just need you to stay strong. That you are strong. That this is not the end, for you still hold your soul. But you are strong. Please, Irel, don't leave me. The female voice pleads out. Jericho, do you have anything to add?
You're not alone. We're here to help you. You're safe with us.
Lyrell's response to the original thing was, I don't want any more, I'm not strong.
You are strong.
I do apologize. Slaya apparently can't do her voice right now.
Oh.
You know what? Everyone, everyone here, roll me a D100.
Even me?
Not you, Benny. Sorry. Everyone in the
Aw.
scene.
Got a 38, we get a 5!
Ooh. Caesar?
Caesar!
Yes.
D100.
Let's see her. 13 and 1 from Million Shard.
Of course he comes in with the fucking 98.
Totally Wexo average.
Okay, let me go look up. Let me go calculate the average. Hold on.
Yarr.
Well, 13 and 1 is still good. We're still very heavily slated to be this side of 50.
Alright, so 38, 5, 1, 13, and 98. Average of 31.
That's a total of what, 155?
Yep, 155. Looks like our average is 31.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, average of 31.
Alright.
Is that good?
Black Crusade rules, it's under 50. That's usually a success.
Yippee.
So. Alright. Alright. As everyone is panicking the situation, Bosch, you have no idea what to do as you're seeing the area you guys are in is starting to break down as the tails are crumbling one by one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. You have no idea what to do, but as this is happening, Jericho, Millie, and Shard just immediately hug Lyrel as sorry, Lyrel Slay is typing something. Give me a moment.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, Jericho! You should have not said that she's dead.
I mean, he's also not gonna lie to her face.
The one instance he could have bent the truth.
Come on,
I mean,
it's not that bad.
like, she's smart enough to have figured it out on her own anyway, so even with Jericho bending the truth.
I feel like her figuring out later would be a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
It's better to tell the truth and get punished for lying later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm on Graves' side about this.
and you all basically pull into a group hug as everything starts to break down around you all. And as this is happening, hmm. You know what? Slaya, I have but one final question. Heads or tails?
No, no.
Tails. I have like 13 of them at this point.
13 tries.
You know what? Fuck it, we'll go for the average. 1,
Fuck it.
2,
What kind of
3,
coin flip is that?
4, 5,
It's like, come on, Ladderhill, if we're gonna get
6,
Vecna back, we can't let something as trivial as
7,
death stop us.
8,
Come on.
10, 11,
Come on.
12,
Come on.
13.
Come on.
And so, as all of you, as all three of you, as actually all four of you collide, Lyrel as you all hide Lyrel as as everything around them starts to crystallize, destruct. Oh, sorry, I'm getting something from Slayas as I am narrating. There's a moment, a bare fraction of it all. As it is going away, you all, Jericho and Boscht, you can see for just a brief moment as Shard breaks free and lunges for Lyrel, giving her a deep, caring hug. Oh, sorry, hold on. I might have to backtrack a little. Hold on. As Leia has been helping me throughout this, I do apologize.
Mm-hmm.
And as Shard gives Lyrel a hug for the briefest moment, Jericho, you specifically hear something.
Mm-hmm.
A deep, tired sigh. Mortals can't do anything right.
Do I recognize this voice?
Yes, you do!
I get a chill down my spine, don't I?
A very deep very deep, soul-terrifying chill.
Mm-hmm.
As the runes that you did not notice along your arms start to ignite in a deep purple flame. along your arm as your arm moves of not your own volition out towards the two. Runes that you could not possibly begin understanding without making some unholy pact light up brighter and brighter as they near the two, and the moment that they make contact, everything goes dark. But for a brief moment, a small light shines upon Lyrel, asleep, and with all her crystal tails, now a purplish color. But yeah, so Jericho and Bosch, you find yourselves in an empty room full of darkness, except for a small light paying and pointing at Lyrel.
Mm-hmm.
With Jericho, you hearing that voice once again. It is always good to have backups planned in case of a mortal's failure. You've
Of course you would have a hand
disappointed
at this.
You've disappointed me with how you've handled this.
I'm doing the best I bloody can.
Before the voice will just disappear. And when you look upon Lyrel, you see that her crystal tails, she still has 6 crystal tails, what normal.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of the red or blue or any other color you would expect, you see that they actually
are
have a
purple
very
now.
nice purple color to them.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Ah, boy, of course she comes meddling in this.
I mean, she's made it clear she's had her own stake in this.
Aye.
So what do you do next?
I'm gonna see how Lyrel is doing.
So you walk up to Lyrel, and you see that she is unconscious.
Alright.
But you have a feeling that the place that you are in is probably not stable anymore.
Come on, time to go.
With the little ball of light back on the little necklace, as Millie weakly says, "We do not have much time.
Alright, come on, Millie, help us get out of here.
Metaphysical space deteriorating. Run."
Got
as
it.
as you see as a small door opens up on the other side of the room.
Mm-hmm. Jericho just picks up Lyrel, engages all boosters, removes all limiters, and just books it.
Yeah. So you grab hold of Lyrel. Bosch, you start running as well, correct?
Yep, sure.
Alright, you start running for your life. Jericho is jet boosting ahead of you. As he is as
This
he
is
is.
the slowest Lywell has ever gone running away from disaster.
Well, Jericho doesn't have light speed, okay?
God damn it, that bond power is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Uh, but anyways, as you guys are running towards the door, you see as it is slowly being closed shut by glitching particles. As it's very clear what Millie said about this place breaking down. Yeah, no, she's not wrong. And so, you guys are able to just.
You're actually interested
Jer-
in watching this? Or is this a joke?
Is everything okay back there?
Okay.
Are you actually seriously interested in watching a speedrun of Tomb Raider?
That was like one of my first.
So what the fuck?
Caesar?
I think he's talking with his.
Oh, okay.
Caesar.
Yes. I
Shush.
had my microphone on, I'm sorry.
No, I was worried for a moment. Apologies. So, Bosch is just barely able to make it out before the door closes, as the party will find themselves sprawled out into a new space. Wait a moment, where's the map I had? Yes. As Jericho and Bosch, you both find yourselves sprawled out right here. Jericho,
Oh, now this is pretty.
Jericho, you are holding Lyrel, and you look out around you and just see this honestly quite beautiful overlook up in the sky.
The hell space are we in now?
Millie doesn't respond, and you can't really tell if it's because she's low power or she's just been way too taxed.
Jericho's just seeing if they've just testing his connection just to see if they're back in real space or not.
Give me a grit check, because you have been in a Metavault for a while. You'll need to probably retune your shit.
10.
Okay, you're just barely able to pass.
Boy,
you need a tune-up, my guy.
Yeah,
that has got to be the crunchiest roll I've ever rolled.
that is. That's the worst part is you can't use that one ability you got because it's a 10.
Imagine Jericho just turns on his arm and it's just like, oh, wait, why is this all fractally? Oh, man, I'm gonna need to replace all this.
Oh god, too much Metavolt data.
Yeah, there's the issue. Yeah, so you're
It's
like...
all in Pop Top Cat gifts.
Yeah, it's full of cat gifts. It's full of Metavault data. It is just a complete mess at this point.
At least it's a good mess, not the
But
horror
you're
and
able
mimics.
to... Yeah, exactly. But you're able to get a signal. It's a very weak one, and it is of a voice that is honestly very, very nice to hear. Well. Welcome to Pandora Liberation Front Radio. And for tonight, well, we have some good news.
At least we're in real space.
We have some good news regarding heavy weapon manufacturers are recently pulling back from some of their main bases along the Eastern Front. Though the odds of them making a decent counterattack are somewhat likely, what we do know for sure is that we'll be safe. That, well, they won't be able to make back any of the territory we've stolen. In regards to the Lancers, well, currently there isn't much news ever since they have enacted their own personal mission to find a certain individual. But what we do know for sure is that they are. But what we do know for sure is that one of their companions, uh, going by the boys, is this correct? It is.
Boys.
What the fuck? Apologies. But well, what we got from these individuals that they will be sure to return soon, though they have been missing for about 7 months. But
Mm,
if we are lucky, they will be returning as soon as possible. And for everyone's enjoyment for today, for everyone to enjoy and for everyone to enjoy and have a good night. I leave you with a nice soothing tunes. With some nice soothing tunes of the classic lo-fi hip hop beats.
I'm not gonna fucking sing it.
I mean, Laurel is with us.
Yes, she is actually in your hands. Your
Okay.
hands are currently filled with Kate.
Jericho just turns off the radio and opens the line to Jadul. We've got her.
Sending down a shuttle immediately.
Thank you.
If she is not actually with you, you will be dead.
We just got her out of the meta vault. Things. Just pick us up.
As you say that, as you say that with as you say that, there's a moment and she will say, "Understood, engaging Smoovin." As as suddenly you hear a colossal atmospheric boom.
It's like, forget the shuttle. We're bringing the entire ship.
As you see Tokyo drifting through the skies, the Starship Velociraptor.
God, it's so graceful.
You can't shoot me.
As you see,
You're not here to be shot. Consider yourself lucky. You're also not here to be picked up, so fuck you. We're leaving you on the planet.
Fuck you! You're not even trying to find me.
as
Damn.
it's from the sky, you get just Tokyo drifting along, and eventually just stopping right up here, like hold on, right up here, pushing these floating boulders to the side with their shields. They will stand there. The Starship Velociraptor will park. Open one of the side bays will open, and Jericho, the first person you see, is Nikki.
Jericho just smiles. It's like, oh, thank goodness.
Where have you been? It's been 2 years since you have been back. You have some explanations to give. As she immediately rushes out towards you and tackles you.
Jericho just gently hugs her. It's like, yeah, this mission was a long one.
She just looks up at you, angry cat look.
Just pats her on the head. Don't worry, we'll catch up.
She's also wearing like what is very clearly a Durasteel straitjacket.
And Jericho's just like, let me guess, Jadul?
And most of the crew. And also Iris. But get back on the fucking ship!
Good assistance with that, please. I just burnt out all my motors.
I can't actually. I actually broke out the med bay in order to do this.
Alright, you just stay here.
And as you two just like kind of as you eventually take a few moments, she just looks at you and goes, "Oh, I think the sleeping medication is." And she then just collapses as you'll see a robot walk out, and with a ginormous axe walk out and look to you.
Wait, is this Jadul or Iris?
It is what is very clearly a robotic rendition of Jadul's hologram. As the robotic being looks at you, looks at Lyrel, looks back at you, and slowly moves the giant axe behind their back.
Well, at least my printer got some good use.
You've been gone for 7 months, 23 days, 15 hours, and 23 minutes.
Damn, it felt like 2 days in that Metavault.
You have a lot of explanations to give. But for now, we must
Yes.
treat Miss Lightrell's injuries.
Yeah.
As the Mecha Jadul will walk up, grab Nikki, who is now slumped at your feet, and will lift her up, then immediately take hold of Lyrel and rush into the ship.
What about me?
You are not on her priority list right now.
Jericho just opens
Crawl.
Iris, can you come pick me up?
Iris just...
Quite literally.
It takes like 20 minutes, but Iris does like poke her head out.
You have Bosch, you could ask.
But eventually she pokes her head out, and it's just like, oh, there you are. I have been wondering where you've been. Nikki has been problematic while you've been gone.
I know. It's been a time. I
Let
just
us-
burnt out all my motors. Can you please just carry me inside?
They will just walk up, pick you up like you're nothing, and look to Bosch. Who are you?
That's our new medic.
Oh. Well, if they are part of the team, I'm sure that Miss Jadul will not mind them being on board.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yep.
And
Okay,
so
also
you are
pretend-
all, and eventually you basically are all dragged on board, and put into either the med bay, repair bays, or in your fucking room. And
That being said, 7 months, you said.
7 months, I made rolls.
That means the warship Tyrannosaur is well on its way.
I'm curious about the fucking room.
Jericho, as you are being dragged into the Starship Velociraptor, can you make me a grit check, please?
15.
So as you're being dragged by Iris, or more carried on her back, you're kind of looking up, and you look up at the giant moon-sized orbital shipyard, and you realize, wait a minute. As you see your own Starship Velociraptor docked at the orbital shipyard. It has neon hot rod flames.
It's here.
And with that thought, you pass out.
This is like, oh my goodness.
And I feel like this is a very good place to stop for tonight.
Oh, jeez, this was long.
Mhm.
This, I was not expecting to have to pull that one out.
The combination.
Mortals can't do anything, right?
I mean, it's not like I've got the power of fucking magic to help me out.
Well, no, but looking over the list, you did put your foot in your mouth like 11 times out of 10. You made new opportunities just to do it.
I mean, Jericho does that.
So I will say that this was literally one of the ultra secret endings I had planned.
We still ended up on a good ending, though, right?
Yes.
I mean, we still ended up on a good
You
ending,
managed to, by the skin of your teeth, end up on a neutral ending.
It's
Good
not-
enough for us.
It's a semi good
any-
ending.
Any ending where we actually get Lyrell back is a good ending to me.
Okay, you still only got it by the skin of your teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
But I will say that this was one I was thinking of adding, and it was just like, you know what? Miss Leia's suggestion, yeah, no, that makes sense. This was one of the ultra secret endings. I'm like, I had looked over the requirements of it at Triggery. I'm like, yeah, no, he's met all requirements.
There you go. I managed to go for one of the rare endings.
I will say it. Say this. This is literally
Jericho
the
also almost
requirements for
calling
this.
in Valerie.
The requirements for this one were so fucking specific to the point I did not believe it'd be possible. But no, you met them.
There you go. See,
You
defying
proved
all
to you
reason.
proved to an archdemon that a mortal cannot be trusted with a simple task.
I mean, he's doing his fucking best. This task is anything but simple.
To the archdemon, he is. It is.
Yeah, well, the Archdemon says I still got fucking magic.
Alright,
So yeah, we need you to bring someone back from the dead.